Hello, welcome. Teacher Jackie here with a quick video, and I am live. I'd like to do this weekly. I did one, I guess, 8 days ago, so not 7. Well, let me see if anyone's coming in. I am not a professional at this. I don't know where the chat is. I don't know a lot of things. I can't pop up my name and all these fancy things and little, I've seen people do, screen grabs and whatever. So thank you for your grace and your patience on as I'm learning this. But I have learned, like anything, just do it. So is this teaching online gig for you? Yes or no? Many of us online teachers talk with our hands because we're doing our total physical responses. We're basically doing charades, really, so we can teach English, explain it. I know I work a lot in Latin America, and if you don't know the words, you're doing charades. You're trying to explain something like drink or look, or you're trying to do things like that. You don't have props when you're talking to people in the street of where something is, or trying to describe or tell them what you want. So real quick, I want to be transparent and open and honest with you on teaching online English. Okay. For me personally, I started in September 2018. I applied for VIP Kids. VIP Kid. I added the S. Why did I do that? That's weird. We get really mad when people call it VIP Kids. VIP Kid. One kid. It's 1-to-1. So I applied. And I'm telling you this because right now, I just applied at 2 more companies. I'll explain that in a minute. But there are some similarities, a lot of similarities to these companies, and of course, a lot of differences, which is so beautiful about having so many options. There are, I don't know, I'm going to say 20 to maybe 50 different, companies. So I'm going to say, oh, I just heard of VIP Kid. I've heard of GoGo. I've heard of Magic Ears. I've heard of, only just a handful. But there's a lot more. If you want to know about more companies, again, I'm going to refer teacher Lexi, Lexi. Go to her channel, check it out. I also highly recommend the Online Teacher Dude. He's got some great stuff, as well as Teacher Michael. These are really great channels, videos that have helped me. And again, I consider them friends and peers, although they're virtual, virtual friends. Okay, so what is it? What is it about them that's the same? The same thing for all of them that I've noticed when I applied for VIP Kid in 2018, and then I've recently applied for Magic Ears, got my contract, and I'm about to apply for Zebra English. It is a pain. I have no filter. I am very, to the point. What is it? It's a lot of work to apply. It is a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of work. I'm not going to kid you. But yay, the good news is once you're in, it's your show. It's your thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of nice. It's like anything else, though. I have a friend that just applied for her job, and she was like, I got to get all these paperwork. I got to do a background check. I got to do all this. But once she's done, she's like, woohoo, I'm in. Now I can have fun. Same thing. So basically, you have to have your degree, and and even with mine, I have a transcript. For some reason on my degree, it doesn't actually say my major. My transcript does, but whatever. You have to have. I have a passport, so I use my passport for my ID. You have to have all those things, and they give you checklists, and they help you. Some help better than others. I will say that. I won't go into those details right now, who and what. But excuse me, I drink. I'm a drinker. Here's my water, and this is my tea. So the beautiful thing is that, again, they do walk you through. And if they don't, there are plenty of other teachers in their videos that will help you. Get someone who will help you. So if you're interested in VIP Kid, Magic Ears, or Zebra, I'm probably best at helping you with VIP Kid. Magic Ears, I can help you. I was actually offered my contract during my live demo. I don't know if that's common or not, but they stopped me. And I got in. So let me go through that real quick, just really quick, because I don't want to make this a long video. So you go through just a basic information form on all these companies. They say yes or no, depending on your degrees and experience. Then most of them now offer a recorded demo or a live kind of interview thing. I do the recorded. So I have time to check it out and maybe edit a little bit, or mainly just do it in a couple of million takes. That was grueling because you go through the lesson. They'll say, hey, you're doing a lesson on the letter D. And as you go through, you go, oh, I want a dog. Let me find a dog in my house. Let me find whatever. Here's a sun for S. You have to do props. I highly recommend you go to canva.com, type in the clip art, and then blow it up and then print it out. One, you make sure it's royalty free. It's all those things, and it's just really high quality and bold and colorful. The next part, if you pass that, the recorded demo. Okay, we got your recorded demo. Looks great. Let's now schedule a live interview. With that, they again give you a lesson. They give you, say, okay, we're going to do 5 minute, 10 minute, whatever. Everyone's different. And you're going to talk to someone, you're going to do this thing. Here you go. So what that looks like, and it is really, and actually right now I'm studying mine for Xavier English. Again, thanks to teacher Lexi, I'm feeling more prepared. And I actually was supposed to be today, but I wasn't completely prepared. I was still learning their interface. Every interface is different. Every company's points are different, what they're looking for. A lot of them want you to make sure they're talking full sentences. A lot of them said, no, it's fine. They can answer in one answers because that's how you talk. How was your day? Pretty good. You don't say, my day was pretty good. Thank you. We just don't talk that way. But most companies, they will clarify exactly what they want. So what's nice is after that's all done, it's your show. So if you're going through the application process right now, I can tell you through each of mine, I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Well, because of money, lots of it. Okay. So this is the last point I'm going to make. And it is mainly because the money is good. Now I will say this, I'm with VIP Kid and I used to get paid every 2 weeks. They had just started that, I think, at the time. Now I get paid weekly, which I got paid today. Woohoo. Nice, nice. Okay. And then most other companies pay you monthly. You work the month and you get paid by the 10th or 15th of the next month. Pros and cons to that. So again, you have to decide what is your best. So there are many resources out there. I'm going to have more videos. I don't want to take up your time, but I do want you to figure this out. Is this really my thing? So you may say, I hear it's really late hours and really early hours. Well, most of them, yes, it is. Okay. Again, sacrifices for the big picture, right? There are companies now that I'm in a Facebook group that has many different companies. There's no competition in there. It's a really nice group of people who teach online with various companies. There are some daytime companies as well. I'm just looking over here because I'm just trying to think and I'm going to be done. But what's really, and I'm going to explore them, but not right now. I really like, again, my VIP Kid gig. I am going to be starting my Magic Ear gig next week with some bookings. I got booked already, guys. I interviewed, got accepted during the interview. And then I've waited to do opening my bookings because I was nervous. I still don't know completely their platform. I don't know so I'm doing their company research. So at the end of the day, I will tell you this last bit. We kind of go, when I first started working for VIP Kid, I was doing all of this like class prep. I wanted to be ready for every class. And the next thing I know, I'm like, wait a minute, let's just throw a number at $8. $8 a class, 25 minutes, $16 an hour. Let's just say, pretend there's no incentive, there's no anything else. I'll just pick a number. $8. I'm like, but wait, I took hours to prepare. So I'm not making $16 an hour. I'm actually, I think it's 8. Let's say 16. So long story short, I prepare very, very little. I have some staple products, props, if you will. I have some, again, the yes and no, like in my thumbnail. These work for so many things, and smiley faces and a magnifying glass and a pointer. These things work over and over for many, many lessons, many classes, many different companies. So don't feel like there's a lot of investment in time and money. Okay. So a couple good things. Make some money. Application process is a pain. It is not quite blood, sweat, and tears, but it is a lot of work, a lot of time. Thankfully, my family has understood my time just till I get in the door and then get my feet under me and get them going. So otherwise, it's amazing. Roll out of bed, work, and then there's a direct deposit. I can't complain. All right. If you need anything else, ask questions. That'll fuel the next video or two. And I hope to maybe try to jump in weekly live. I really appreciate you. And I hope you the best if you teach online. Thank you. Bye-bye.